People, Deluded, I'm back again. Now, Maitland Niles, I'm not going to say nothing new under the sun, but he's a player I like. Again, not everyone has to be a maverick player and a showstopper and go on to be a world-class player and all of these things. I believe Maitland Niles has a lot of potential. Personally, I believe he can be a competent and reliable player for Arsenal. If you're looking at mavericky sort of players, I have that down as Nelson, but that doesn't mean Maitland Niles is any less of a player. I enjoyed watching him numerous times in Arsenal's academy, and since he's made his breakthrough into the team. Now, I don't know, man, because I think he's taking his first steps to being a real professional. I tell you, lot, when I believe a player, obviously you're a professional footballer before this, but I believe a man is really a professional footballer when you've made 100 appearances. Now, he's made 68. Next season, based on the logic, if Bellerin's injured and he's deputising, you'd back him to make probably around 80, get closer to 100 people. I don't think he'll play 40 times, but within the next 18 months to 2 years, he'll get that benchmark. He's moving closer. For context, we'd also, I ain't got the detailed statistics, but I can't imagine how many times he's completed 90 minutes within them 68 apps, because I know he's played at right back a lot, but we also need to remember there's other cases to it, and also how much is in his actual position. And in the Premier League, he's made 33 appearances. Again, not sure how many of them are starting at 90 minutes and all of these things, but he's educating himself. He's 22 years of age in August. Next season, he'll be 23. He's not the 18, 19-year-old anymore, so he'll have to define himself. He's spoken about wanting to be a winger. Personally, I believe he's a central midfielder. He's put in work at fullback, and that might be something he has to consider in the future. And that's something, even if he does become a winger or a midfielder, in terms of adaptability or what the team needs, he might have to fill in there. So it's all a learning curve. For me, what I like about Maitland Niles is his bravery. Continue through the academy consistently. He was continuously one of them players playing a year above, and you wouldn't see it. He took to playing right back, centre mid, right wing, all these positions. I think his calmness is what I like about him, and his technical ability. Like, he is a baller. I see him being a central box-to-box midfielder, getting up and down the pitch, mucking in defensively, and obviously contributing offensively to our passing game. He is quite good getting into the final third. He's not the best, and I'm not saying he's Pirlo or anything, but he does show a willingness to get in the final third and try and link up play and do skills, little flicky turns and things like that. So you can see why he wants to be a winger, to be fair. I can see him as a midfielder making them late runs, like Ramsey, but completely different from Ramsey, if you lot get me, and get his skill set. He'll need to add goals and assists into his game, because obviously he's been playing at fullback, but I think he's got 3 assists and 2 goals for Arsenal. If he wants to be a winger, definitely here, he'll need to get more. Even as a wing-back, maybe not so much goals, but he can look to get assists, and his final ball, like what I said earlier, can improve in terms of his final delivery. But I think he should be proud of himself. He's 21 turning 22, in August. He's taking them next steps to really becoming a professional footballer sort of thing, because he's not an 18, 19-year-old. Of course, he's still unpolished. Of course, there's several things. Like, for me, I feel defensively in midfield, I've seen him do it for England and Arsenal. At times he can switch off, or at times he might not be proactive. I think if he can switch on a bit and be a bit more proactive in defending and positioning and improve defensively, I think he could be a very good player for us and a competent player. And things beyond the obvious, if he is going to play at fullback, or if he does want to be a right winger here or elsewhere, I don't think he'll be here, Maitland Niles. You need to get assists. I like him a lot, man. I feel Maitland Niles is a good player, man, really and truly. I think he can be a decent squad player. Like I said, not everybody has to be a maverick and things like that. And to be honest, he had some good periods, he had some tough periods, he had some challenging periods last season, but it makes you a stronger man. These experiences make you stronger, and he should have more experience and be more bullish about his chances of advancing himself, not just as an Arsenal player immediately into the first team, but just as a professional footballer, because he's not a seasoned pro, but compared to some of them, he's a seasoned pro of sorts. Like I said, 68 appearances. Him and Iwobi have played, well, Iwobi's played ridiculous amount of times, but you compare that to Joe Willock and Nelson and things like that, it's not that much in it. I know Nelson's played 28 times for Hoffenheim and 16 here, so that's around, his boys into the 30s and 40s, so he's touching Maitland Niles close. But do you get it, people? I think next season you just want to see him improve a bit more. I've got a lot of time for Maitland Niles, man. I think he can be a decent player. Not everyone that comes through the academy has to be the Jadon Sanchos, the Callum Hudson-Odois, the Nelsons, these sort of mavericky players. Some guys got to be decent squad players, competent and consistent players, and I believe Maitland Niles can achieve that. It's not just down to me to keep saying this, it's down to him to keep improving and doing his thing. I like his mentality above all, man. He's got good temperament. He doesn't seem like one of these I can't say the word, but you lot know it, man. Pussycats. He's not one of these pussycats on the football field. So yeah, people, Deluded. I'm out, man. There's not much more to say. I need to get moving and get to Tesco's.